Well, from Nanumba back to Accra, which is camp. So when you hear no teams will be a before, and also as a for, but it will be a mamre and so and nti you be fa kwan we are so I be say inuanom emma titi ye ma me no ma e de o makugu no betimi asan ko mu chiwem and pay sign emma wa chen de ba Adom TV so ebra so say de pensen mu e de ebre up before ye ne o mo trance atnase dada no so abo ma pounds meduasa enuma anesa ena anope senia unimu no pensen mu trance bia na lucky herbal center for Daroma ena de bia also asema ye de nkomodi de bra ena anope nkomo ben ena ye it's been 24 hours virtually nra anopa be se nonkron ena Central Medical Stores Ghana Health Service and Ministry of Health yen bibia enuro ni ade nyina Ghana nyina no ye di kogu ansa na ya cheche dia ma regions no ejato mu na no pay ebra ye asem kese no ye ne Ghana National Fire Service even as we speak ejano da so a ehye asem nwanwa but the minister any ministry no suspect say obi and akutwe jatum because na enema bi ekoso hanka minister energy say this week anko inspection ni bibi kakra ho enti but is it fair say yenye investigation we na minister so or suspect say arson ana ho asem ye bedi nkomo so obeka Mame Loretta Vivian Lamte commissioner on human rights and administrative justice ne ho asem bebai say if ye official residence in the amano Mame so won pay yenye renovation yenye no wakotena AU village sikabuburu ofiri ho wakotena hotel sikabuburu na Mame wantena nche nenye investigation was da morning na mu a progressive nationalist forum any one lawyer Samson Ladi ayeni de krata akoto omampani enim se Mame no suban ne bra obo no emfata so opani a oda commission on human rights and administrative justice enim enuti Mame no omampani en kick in the processes are yebetimi apamo no process ne say petition no de come omampani no omampani effort de come chief justice preliminary investigation say nkakra ni manimi ya no enu hu se Mame no wa asem ya no enunti wati committee 5-member committee menam so ama si wo mo shase na no omampani say say ne yeso wo asem ya no de net na njen na Mame nti no onim se we be ba na enimguase Francis Emilshot can shraj boss say we de papa hon komo ena no pay ye bedie na say occupy Ghana pressure group and I say civil society organization ya alote there also ye MPP for na so ye MPP for so omunya MPP for Minister of Agric atiesu omo so din fifi kwete say occupy Ghana monwa manim mu ya MPP for monwa manim ye hu say mu ya MPP for na nia mu ye die omonyo eni asem na occupy Ghana for akoka and they fifi kwete dia tiesu omo so eche ye betiro mu and if our text message is bring all the file 0244284486 0244284486 and I'll send him email kaba@myjoyonline.com kaba@myjoyonline.com and I'll be the material Twitter page Kojo Kaba and I'm the Central Regional Chair NDC, the only educated fisherman. He's in town.
Yeah.
Bernard Alote Jacobs.
Yeah.
Alote Moachi.
Yeah, cover.
I find.
Champion.
Arbum.
In the Brunya Menzi Bahana Mashe, Mobrunya.
You look good in your suit.
Maybe a crazy cacao.
So National Youth Organizer of the MPP, Ura Samuel Oku, Samuel Okunieta friend one who Sami. Official pa.
Afi mi hu. Okay, me as no me say to abaso yi me as youth organizer me ma Adom TV so that.
Adom TV
so no
omo sabbatical leave kakra.
Omo boa me so power campaign. Ya na ya brefo ne na kwabna ote adwam. Mahene. Nti we dey me for afidie so we dey Adom ase. Na masa srebo ne fache. Izan so mo chesi mi ana mintimi maaye. Nti we dey me dey dwanto na fa so na do omo ho.
We've benefited from
our media appearances. But aside that, yeah, it's good to see you again.
But yeah, Sammy, oh yeah, you can say no.
Because I don't know if you next month you call your super.
What's that? Bebe Hebasi, Jane Freddy.
And a friend, oh yeah,
Freddy na mi pio. Nzina mi yefu na yekesi.
And a friend,
Oh yeah, we. I didn't iwu pa. Iwu obepetu. Nzi say.
The moment more than 8 me jai. All right, I don't pay here that say yeah finance session ko enfama Lucky Herbal Center. Or more the Lucky Herbal mixture, Lucky Herbal bitters and any cool capsules, Lucky ointment, Lucky purgative capsules and I feel Lucky cream. Metro moon yente so ko pebi na adi ma. I will take my yemfa ija to Central Medical Stores nra no pan mfa sha say na no pay mini fire service for akasa still almost jano da so there for baby a wote any nkomo ayate nyema na ewo ho ni ade no minister say suspect say obi na question because mini PR ni kasa no say na omo huhu nyema bi anka omo ko ho etu ho na mo nyame ademanka this week the minister say no one pass obi o sin condition ko ho no eja to ho but the question me bi say and you too early 7 minutes about jump say or suspect will be national.
Yo, and a pay my mincha waiting for you. But a better me a correction be or publication why or some of the papers as regards to the shortcutting of Cape Coast water project extension.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 20 million euros. If the Netherlands government. Interconnect the Sechahiman Waterworks. President Kufo Obesi connecting that to Cape Coast New Brimsu Waterworks. The same waterworks now also will be connected to Inchabai Waterworks. Also supply water to the people of Sekendi.
Okay, interconnection.
Yeah, it's an interconnection. Okay. Now, once and for all, to stop the perennial water shortages, both in Cape Coast, Commander, Abrasi, Buku, Amangasi, almost about 5 districts of Central Region, and that of Sekendi, Takrady, and then Shama and Wasa East districts. The Manfa. Kwenye mufanda ambassador Netherlands or Dutch ambassador ohuni de yerichima na ya viskane once and for all yetuma solve them water project na ordinary room ma wabo Ghana government with 50 million euros yes is jumezinasi yedanasi pi because you know no, yes, is to start today. Okay. Now, the importance of that project, only there, it's going to serve 3 tertiary institutions in Takrady Polytechnic, Cape Coast Polytechnic, and Cape Coast University, as well as the prestige schools in Cape Coast. And here that's it there. President Kufoso Obeye Sechahiman water project. Now President Mama also, adopted son of the region. No way show there. Yes, he really means it. Now we to my the Mujumizia man. And the example, yes, yes, Mama tops all because need 2 years. Juma Wabeya was Central Region man. Mr. President.
What's with the influence only 2 years?
Waited 2 years as a president. Waited 2 years. In Moa. One mathematical errors no so papa.
I know some can be media say yeah champion. 2
one
years.
Mathematical errors also. Now you can want some we're going to talk about this fire. Me what you see board to do not tambia or home. Especially the markets. Better in there. Jato. Ne se Central Medical Store now. Oye titi kwaden ba o. Oye titi kwaden. We have to move with the modern time. Ne de not them say ehwe ni constructional designer.
In the 60s.
No, I mean, you blame nobody. Say, how do you salvage the place? Oh yeah, then need to mujan. Mo yambo fire service na military na ports na toll. The what me as ibone was it? It will be worse off. Now, is it human error? Are we? Maybe I am matter. Say, are we capable of handling our own affairs? Are we capable? But you see, because we read politics into so many things, Tambia Obi take initiative there. Oh, mention adi million here. Obi bokacho there. Onarangasa onye structural engineer, onye quantity surveyor, onye charter surveyor. No baba better radio do. No wakacho there. This thing is inflated. Until ewa oma people hibernate. They will not come up and then put suggestions, and then they will not take initiative that okay, yeah refurbishment, and then yeah rehabilitation wa ne adi yema on yeah umbra modern standard. They won't do it because all kwake overgajo there or inflated price. But more is for posterity, and that is how we find ourselves. The medical store ne ijashasi and napan 9 o'clock. No when you fire extinguisher for no, I very serious. Irresponsible act.
You Joy FM, director of medical stores, Kasa, or say building require insurance in him.
Wow. Ne drugs na abo
the whole Ghana, your drugs in Ghana.
I'm the insurance business in Ghana. Ebiana, a lot of them are world based. I hope they will educate Ghanaians very well. Because it's our mark me today. I have to go and insure my house. I have to go and insure my house. This is how I see it. Musudama ija to mifia. And I would I say there, or you're asking into Obi no fi baby no beshona. And see what? That is the Oyadibia. It is awakening the minds of Ghanaians towards insurance policy. Now, today my minister Kade or Arsenal. Well, I don't know what ministry no way will be brought to them. I don't know how much he has been briefed. But there you're trying fire service for. And I hope the government will also be sending fire service personnel to America and other Western countries to learn about how investigations are done.
That's how your Hana Jashishe by across markets in the they brought in American experts.
Yes.
So
and I suggest that was in the area.
And no question.
Look, there was a time on the ECG board. I was telling ECG for there. One man, young share a good company that is into this market industry. Now, young woman share market designs. Now, how electrical wiring you put to my ya on my ijeshisho on my. Because look, say Mekede Adakabre no our Adom FM of fire on your core tema market. Name one pole.
Connection
Jesus Christ. More than 20 lines from one pole. Let me say then 20 lines in one pole. You was a go and see the Western. Obi wa na ni shop na waji mitan. On also supply about 20 stores. Obia tree power fee on storm. That is the type of the wiring the electricity I supply to various areas. Well, it can be fire from outside. Na say a building nagasa. Not the colonial building no. There's a colonial building and there improvements period building. No wiring and wasisa.
Because over 50 years.
Because who wiring? 10 years, you need to change it. You need to change it. Because in get to boy wibi, in grab boy wibi, in bobi or boy wibi. If you are a boy wibi. It's a majority there. It is going to awaken our consciousness towards responsibility. Pa.
But you see, I would say difficulty is that time our market fires is starting America for buy investigations on the Ministry of Interior catch a confidential document. Almost found to one thing will be unkind.
By him will be Ninya also free access to markets. Yeah, market now is so congested. Na market bi wo homa homa inside the market na ebunde why small scale factory bi wo odi yeduma na hwe power na or use na wunde power na gaza no bo either there or proper power up or mobile phone and it affects other stores your friend outages or tripa na yasam until they came recommending there's a issue access even to the market or yasam because a quantity bia da wa tomatoes phone na anyu phone na dinya o baby so kwanen garbo people one more kwan na abaye eko central Accra or your business district or your metropole near other areas a bone there was the at the paint was a microphone or obini jurisdiction in mentra. Don't go beyond. May your friend in. And see, in Yangasano, we need to educate our own people. But easy, or your Ministry of Health. Or your Ministry of Health. And I don't think that the Obotumaba out with tangible reasons why this fire outbreak. No, I don't think Ghanaians will accept it. More so, no, in central pointer, your store, your drugs are what you supply all government hospitals, and the clinics, and the health posts were gonna. The amount of money, and people should be held for it.
People should be held responsible. 0244 284486 numbers. Yeah, now those with him. 284486 and text line. So I mean, on the back of national security, the confidential document, another major state asset, Ashe. Yes, yes.
But I say, lady kind of mamma so and chair mohe. Na meso no maka bibi kakra fa initial year na
water project
chairman for the NDC in the central region. I can about central region. About President Mahama can be that I know a member of parliament 207 208. Or see a bang be a boy kwan. That time NPP na wa abemo. So bang be a so boy or ye insu ho adwuma or ye bibia nti no do ye na enya achievement. In fact, NPP abreso ye ba ye ni Ghana bro. But what happened? You be my central region pa. In fact, we also connected central region. O share some Mala Yamranza road. Maybe because school was central. Usimu na wokwa. A bit might take you 5 hours before you get to Cape Coast. Then Uncle Alote Usimu from Malama. O share speed okra 2 hours. Nowhere to Cape Coast. Where do go? And see, Onoamu will testify. Say, in fact, we elevated central region. We share apart from another one, it also sad the whole link it towards Western and to Ivory Coast. About Cape Coast Water Project, and then start here.
Yeah, so or
okay. We share idea back so now dominating our budget since 2009. Kotokraba market. Mokofa Chinese school boys be Bejina Honum Fitua Fashe, Uncle Loten animum, or Kofa one by. So we number be see Kotokraba market. Oh, maybe. I know how many years.
Oh,
but 4 years. Some confess a Chinese boys see a big honum.
That's a start and
and the following year, almost had a new rhetoric. 2015, I feel Omojurego. Oh, the Buzano. 2015.
Started late 2014.
Don't tread where it just feel. You won't go for no was here.
Oh, Uncle, on there too. Oh, Casame Mancasebio. Mancasebio.
Don't slip.
You are slipping.
No,
you are slipping.
You are slipping.
Oh, there, Ocasano, me oh, Uncle, Chairman, I will see about Me say all kasa no me ti hodi e no tutu gum otutu fidiri ni gu system nim. Afa na me cleaning to nyabada na me clean ni na mu. They will move on. Ye dem ko court over Kotokraba market. Sa NDC argument say court ye do am gina 8 months. Sata mo ko je euro bond within that same 8 months. Mo say no investor was investing in Ghana. Mo ko je euro bond 1 billion euro bond. Says canon on the number on the foreign contractors car. On the bear 30 to 40% to our foreign contractors. Now, that time there was almost to 2 taxes.
Contractors are way more on the MPP. Need you to work.
Oh, Uncle. Now 2012 NPP na never been. 2011 NPP na never been. 2010 NPP na never been.
No,
this is the argument there.
Because any possible say between 2009 and 2012
and some of the contractors
for 4 years. Mobile government.
Debts be obeyed.
But Kaba. Because I kept quiet.
You are called to order.
Yes. Yes. In turn, when you have the no so hailing American Libby, me he only hear Libby. Now for we are no wire clearance. You cannot tell me so kwaji euro bond but once I admit so mo kwaji says scam. But sometimes it was the same investors who subscribed. So year 8 months now more can more taxes.
In fact, the Eurobond was oversubscribed.
It was oversubscribed. Meaning that many investors were still interested. Until when you say, oh, NPP for court or the coin, Yentimiania Kotokraba market, Yentimiania coin, Yentimiania say that argument falls flat. But let me also move on. Until there's an argument not the buy there, Uncle Alote, who must revise his note. And you see, and I said on another network, say, a only lazy journalist. No, President Mohammed did 2 years at the presidency.
No, it is not entirely correct.
Oh, say
lazy journalism.
Say lazy journalism.
Because President Mahama
only 2 years
president.
at the presidency. At the presidency. President Mahama. He was vice president in 2009.
True.
He was not minister.
Yes.
So he was at the presidency.
But he was not president.
He was not president.
I think so you are being unfair on journalists.
I'm not being unfair. It's the media who is trying to set that agenda. But we will not walk that path.
Don't let the media
you and I,
into your own
at least,
agenda.
you're in basic constitutionalism. The President Mahama elected president for 2 years.
Okay.
But at the presidency, he's been there for 7 years. 2015 added.
So, Kaba, then why was I wrong? Me say,
no,
at the presidency,
you cannot say lazy journalism.
No, if you tell me that we are assessing his 2 years at the presidency, and I'm saying, I disagree. But make it me
wrong.
Me where you can come in. I disagree with you.
It's
your
wrong.
opinion. I disagree.
Your own friends.
Oh.
Lazy.
You know, Omane Buama was in government in 2009.
That is it.
Oh, but can't I talk? But Kaba, it's not fair. It's not fair. Oh. Omane Buama was in government from 2009.
True.
Ablakwa was in government from 2009.
True.
NDC has been in power from 2009.
True.
President Mahama has been at the presidency since 2009.
True.
Okay. When Professor Mills died in 2012, Oko Gomwa Ocham, Okojina Nananuma Nimli Simpies Ekunfi Ocham, Ojina Simpieso. Was in there, he was the luckiest vice president.
True.
And he said, he was made to handle everything. True. I didn't say it. Then again, he says that President Mills gave him the opportunity to run the country.
You see, it is true.
And
but
again,
make him president.
Well, but he was taking all the decisions. He said it. I didn't say it.
But
I am holding the president by his standard. He said the Mills Mahama government. Mills, they introduced it. It wasn't the opposition. He said Mills Mahama government. And Mahama himself accepted. And now the vice president was in charge of the economic management team of Ghana. Ghana's economy depreciated under his watch as vice president. He was handling it, not Professor Mills. In Tianano, oh dear, say, well, now NDC has been so unfair, and I feel sad for Madam Nadu Mills and the family. Now they are saying that Professor Mills did nothing. Oh yes, they are saying that Mahama's 2 years. One more analysis of Mahama's 2 years surpasses any government and can only be compared to Nkrumah.
But when Professor Mills was alive, Uncle Alote we always jump and say, Prof, oh yeah, no, what 200 near Bon, and now all of a sudden, Prof has disappeared from the radar. Now, dear, when you are commissioning project, you want us to say that Muhammad,
this is a clear mischief.
Oh, mischief,
it will not divide the NDC. It will not.
Say,
this is your conjecture.
In this town now, one more about a Muhammad success. Nyamana wa commission ibua, he predates him.
But Tom said
he predates
fire outbreak.
Oh,
yeah,
why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me to go to fire outbreak?
You are not being fair. You are not being fair. Oh yeah, prelims. Tomorrow,
yeah, prelims. May I enter from?
That's me down because
all of a sudden, Professor Mills, the man that the NDC compared to God. The Prince of Peace. Oh yeah, he said he was Prince of Peace.
Yes, sure.
Because
we are source of God.
Okay.
We are source of God.
Me anything I'm saying, one
it's true.
Yes, the only man emra insu eyiri wetiwa. Baba Jama ne call to. What's the problem ne see insum and no hwesro. Mera zay. Mensu no hwe and ensu no wetiwa.
Onu Baba Jama no.
Oh, Alote,
Mr. Baba Jama pe no.
Alote, you are not being fair.
It's that son of God, that Prince of Peace. Ninuma obeye from 209 ma Alote kwaye board member we see na we disappear. Now Mahama is the only president who has delivered after Nkrumah. That's according to them. They've negated even Rawlings Nekra and more obeye. But you see, when you live in such a country with such huge hypocrisy, when President Mahama in 2012, I hear debate, also knew they could win a doom so by 2013 or end. The media keep saying, say in 2016 we need to drop this yam. You are annoying Mahama. We must drop it.
Drive fire.
Oh, Kaba, fire yasem. What the mamma fire?
We are got your yam no.
Say yam no ma catch you. Say you are annoying Mahama. In Yama Kodono Dosso. We need to drop this man and Ghanaian youth can have a better self. Now, fire. I agree with Uncle Alote, but he also makes some tacit admission. 2013, there's a series of fire outbreak. His distinguished national chairman at that time, Wayo, Kwabeneje, said, oh, your position for. Uncle Alote, also,
Why distinguished? I'm making mockery of the man.
I'm not making mockery. He's a chairman who has led me to
if your ass is distinguished.
If you're one, I'm going to
No, he did. I mean, he did. No, okay, so you know why I said distinguished? The man, you say he won 2 elections for you. If I'm saying he's distinguished, I didn't think you are allowed. So your distinguished national chairman said that
you are cunning.
Opposition for no on an Ben market. And will take us also report no cover. He says, who report? Also, who be? Yes. In it, no, he never mentioned or fingered the opposition. Says so, why yes, and I outmoded the enemy on access. But any Yankopon will shower and will shower. Or say lies are temporal, but truth stands all the time. Man, this fire is see in the
Mark IV mates.
Oh yeah, sharp.
Yeah,
sharp. This fire is see. I'm there. I mean, I am surprised. Said that the building was not insured. It's a scar on the conscience of Ghanaians. So even today, I am convinced that multimedia is insured on buildings and properties.
Insurance.
Now where we keep.
It's surprising. Most government establishments, they are not insured. Government cars are not even insured.
In fact, they're not above free. I say police car.
Insurance in him.
Intikaba, if you have where you keep your pool of drugs, I understand someone you keep retroviral drugs, HIV drugs,
Ebola,
Neman, you keeping. If you can have such a facility, now it's not insured, and no wiring, and no protection, because there may go on, it runs into millions of dollars. Millions. Today, hospital be running out. To say hospitals now, they are on time bomb.
But at least Ministry of Health for say more enough storage for 3 months.
Then that is even good news.
Because at the regions in the bio and I know Macrania many be I don't sorry all port. But
Ebola they only be installed for 3 months. HIV dey so na egu obo. Inti me there, I agree with Uncle Alote on the premise that such facilities, if we are not insuring, then we as a country, we are hurting our very soul. And Niamana Saye Mihu Kakane said, in terms of food security, I think they're very weak. For fire to ravage for over 10 hours.
Also, 24 hours and not 10 hours.
It's
39.
No, it will hit the 10-hour mark.
But none of pay.
If you can't call 24 hours, then we are in serious trouble. Our readiness as a country, where a disaster, and I'm a boy. Any disaster. But when we have disaster, no, you're not in charge of disaster. No, it's managing the part of this. As someone can a disaster. National disaster, you know. As what national disaster head, no, I question one party headquarters.
German.
Now, and then one man in Johnny Post, so we can get another person to manage our disaster affairs. Because I say, no, say what friends from here, you know, food soldier be a friend now, obey the food soldier, because he was also elected to run the party.
Oh, Shani profile.
And Kaba. No, I'm saying to run the party. Yeah, I don't have a problem.
To him, Ghana first. No party.
But he can't wear too hard. He can't wear too hard because a human tune in us. Your job is being as a regional chairman.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
We have two vice. One in director of operations. One is also in charge of finance and administration.
And how many vices?
5.
Yeah, was 6.
Only 5.
Deputy.
Also Nadmo.
Deputy.
Only 5. Only 5.
Iti
Anita is also the last one.
Anita on feel I know
so.
Okay.
Konongo nyasa.
Everybody knows
Konongo.
Na dey
na wa bi do the same day. Konongo nyasa.
Kaba.
Sami.
Me dey man say me bury me no wanwa. And I'm shocked because they say no we are all we know it's something that we must all say never again. I think we should build an ultra-modern facility to store our medical, our drugs and medical equipment. Because Niame will be a konipenu, an answer suppository, a photo. A drobia and all the fat these two means now with him. And I say the a befa mojem. It has something to do with the human body, human immune system. To be a keeping umpokrano, why reninium way. Bibi poka ho no mo a kaba obede hu kwa se ebia enye contaminated. Nti we there mesre me momu there is a very sad thing and I'm so surprised and me take join news at 6. Is you are running out. Nti say no far tenders they are now looking for water. And I think a time comes where sacrifices must be born in the supreme interest of our country.
And then right you Abranti be sending me email from the US now okay say in this day and age modern building be your sprinklers home smoke by
smoke detector
even in lifts.
Can you imagine such a facility? It's amazing.
But you see, my advice, Ministry of Health, the one called ECG, no one share wire houses are ECG for we see. Ultra modern wirehouses. Because ECG was faced with the same problem.
Warehouse,
no, on American. Yes, on American. You could do one again inspecting the warehouse. There's no way. How can you keep all things at one central point? You have to decentralize your warehouses. And not modern.
And Uncle Alote is also worrying. So you see, when you have the sector minister quickly pinpointing arson.
Or compromising.
We should wait for
not to be an arson.
If it turns out not to be arson, not just are you going to be disappointed? I think you should keep an open mind. Because if a building that was built in the 60s, as you are saying, it should have undergone some facelift. The wiring system those days is different from now. And so the voter go through wires.
And just 60 wires in.
And I look even in Ghana now. Why you don't see how exposed wiring.
Wires in.
Modern day Ghana MOB contract. Now you open drainage.
Like low tension wires.
You inflate. But apart from that, before I can say So all these underground cables in the bar, betwitwam. Amanfo ba ko digi no mwetwitwa. Construction be ko no mwetwitwa ni ade enti.
No, this time, apart from this time, construction will take place. You will have to inform Water, Ghana Water, ECG, and then the telecos. This time you inform.
That's still, yeah, new rules.
Yeah, look,
so telecos you almost dig a kwan who be Oh, yeah. You see them all to chat a kwan news.
But in the modern day, as a country
that pay for it.
As a country that you want to compete with the rest of the world, we have open drainage in this day
because our cities are not well planned. Or today, electricity is something hurricane. Look at the high rising towers, glass houses. New construction designing or sliding windows and doors. Into every room be air conditioned. Even some people one kitchen it's air conditioned. If you air condition, now battery air condition car, office, I get air condition. And you see, the demand is outpacing supply. Until we are caught up suddenly.
And what did you do about
it? Power generation who doesn't take a year or two. That is how we find ourselves. And instead of us all explaining to Ghanaians, the challenge design is to conserve energy for them in order to minimize their gas payment.
Now, sir, a lot of these things, government policy. I don't know buying
to your government policy.
I don't know buying to me because these high-rise buildings will be alpha solar panels in dinosaur.
Like even Germany, for about 8 weeks or 12 weeks, they are into wind energy.
Government has come out with that policy of encouraging solar usage. So, me lead a team, a company with China. Mama, Mama will see 20 megawatts or solar generation. War Gomwa Onyadi.
Other than government, for example, say I'm reducing tariffs on solar panels. You import to Ghana. No, we are
even encouraging
government policy.
We are even encouraging the manufacturing of solar panels for Ghana.
Oh, Banklalote, those into solar energy, they will tell you how much they pay to even bring
that is why. Anyway. That is why we've separated the power from petroleum.
I feel I'm over.
Oh, look, but you see, necessity is the mother of invention. When certain things overwhelm you you have to think ahead and create the necessary conditions.
The current condition is that import duties on solar equipment high.
We are thinking that
reduce the tariffs.
They won't get press conferences now.
Reduce the tariffs.
Okay, alone and
I'm saying they all say to me some so bad.
Yeah.
Communist
press conferences in a way.
They are up and doing the minority. The only sad aspect is that they will have their say.
This is
going to decide for us.
No, but it is in the best interest of Ghana that we should have a very good opposition in this country. But on your opposition, they be press conference.
And I'm going
to it is about leadership.
And I'm saying, are you the one going to choose for us?
No, but we can advise you people.
Are you not advising us those who put at the front bench?
Look. Politics and governance is about what?
No,
we all share responsibility.
This your advice, should even go to the presidency. No, you are going to take.
Although chairman
fuel prices.
Chairman's press conference. $23 billion. This lazy talk. Was it be more on there? MP's common fund.
Yesterday, this common fund was paid. 2014.
Sammy, text messages and emails. Abraham appeals about live, watching you live from Missouri State here in the US of A. I'm overwhelmed by Euku's contribution, and he's hitting the nail right on the head. Alote and his Mahama government has failed Ghanaians totally. I can't wait for 2016. I'll come and vote. Osekaba. I like the interview you conducted this morning with the PR Minister of Health. Okay, that's it. AJ Frank says, Kaba, you see NDC and John Mahama, they count projects from 2009 as JM's achievement. But when it comes to the number of years, they say he's 2 years. What kind of analysis is this? Richard Kofi says, Kaba, the Central Region NDC must, as a matter of fact, change Alote Jacob because he has already run out of ideas. We shall drop that yam no matter what happens in 2016. Go Suno, Ampim, Eddie Free, Spain, and our Brian. This one says, good morning, Kaba. Yehu program so program was sabbatical leave as and when this didn't fit. I come over. It is still. I wish to say good morning to my mom, Mrs. Georgina Obeng. I wish a happy birthday in advance, Mr. Albert Yaobeng. GRA, okay, grandma, no, what one is Millicent, yeah, Omunina, Ewo Aguna, Swedru. Alote, okay, Sammy, I'll start this one with you.
But let me rebut this statement.
Rebut, I'm doing now.
Yeah, Sammy.
Okay, I'll give you rebuttal.
Anyway. You can't convince quickly Ghanaians. Professor Messi is in charge.
Sometimes
no,
awesome.
You are
supposed to be protecting profit.
Look,
you were very close to the
prof. He's a national youth organizer. Yeah. Or building a political career. One day you will come into terms with it. It is a politics and political party is about leadership. We will make references where
as and when.
As and when. That is how it is. You people make references about Kufo as and when. When you were going for your Congress, some of you were insulting President Kufo. When you realize they are creating a crack between Nanado and Kufo, then others also have to come in and massage the whole thing. Look, politics is about leadership. Currently, we have President Mahama. And we are saying that we are cataloging the 2 years of President Mahama.
Sammy's point is
and President Mahama is going to contest the 2016 election and not the late President Atamus. So we have to drum into the years of Ghanaians.
And that's what we'll be saying.
I say.
Projects now more customer in 2 years.
Projects are from President Atamus here. May 2012 elections on the year ma
Ghana 2 years all within 2 years.
This Kotokwaba market he is talking about. The whole contract was signed under President Mahamas at the presidency.
That means Prof lied to the people.
No, not Prof lied to the people.
Because
listen, you don't have the information.
And my information.
You are just speculating.
My information.
Why in there the $3 billion Chinese
loan?
It came in trenches. Oh, what you have for boy? Agency gas plant. Gas.
$600 million out of $3 billion.
It has become a national asset.
Nobody dispute that.
Yes. The whole was of West Africa. Nigeria.
Go on to the.
As someone may pay them in there. See, Chinese Exim Bank, second. No problems. We went forth and back. As to who should own Kotokwaba market, Kwapo was in question. No. Or they Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. Into one order will take lead. Mayeti share Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. Moya in there confirm ma oye for what apo. And then also for what's hallelujah, ma ye for apo. Ampasu ye for apo.
I think so.
Under President Mahama, 2012 President Oba Cape Coast Afeshe Okeche the Nanma info there Sisiala document in ya or the sign contracting as in ya or the name until Obama aviation the 2013 project in Bashasi. And the Ghanaian consultant, the district assembly, when the Chinese phone knows another problem crop up, we'll be able to resolve the matter. There, relocation site. And where is it? Jack, we're going relocation. Hey, you obia jitum. The relocation it is the best. There's a marketing crop. It will serve as an extension of the marketing. One MPP for workers share one supporters are work to Kwabogu. No what the case in court. What drag case now? Yet the Yamias they're judging about when there them projecting. It is one of the best designed markets in Ghana.
I think you've made a point.
Well,
Sammy?
I think Uncle Alotene, the leading figures in the NDC, deliberately in one pedal or more wipe the memory of Professor Mills. If he Ghana for one mind. I'm saying this because President Mahama, they talk about schools under trees. The figures they are quoting, figures Professor Mills even use or call UN. Some of the figures. This was in 2011, 2010. Kabamiye and Usufi Honomwa. This is a water project in Biomaleste, and the hospitals that was was started under President Mills. You named a high street crowd after Papano. Now all of a sudden, Uncle Atta did nothing for Uncle Alote and the NDC. And I feel sad for the family because you see, to have somebody
you feel sad for the family.
Yes, imagine Wabaya Mampeni, Uncle Aloto, Koto Bordo, Professor Mills, who ye esun say where they
because I was close to him.
Very close, but today you are even failing to even protect his legacy. Nina Pushama, John Mahama, on Oye, Bibia on Oye, Bibia on Oye. There's a Uncle Atta Wanyari.
It's wrong.
Uncle Atta Wanyari.
No, what about you are justifying what President Mahama said, that's all good, Tom. That was the BBH and Nessa.
And I'm saying, when we are assessing you,
no.
You say you are not being fair. When we are assessing Mahama, I want to assess him. So, where the 6 years at the presidency, and he's in the 7th year.
All right.
But what hurts me most
is
that
not in the 7th year.
He's in the 7th year.
David.
At the presidency,
he's in his 3rd year as a president.
Oh, no problem. That is,
I
know you're away, but Mr. Presidency. But Kaba, now all of a sudden, we thank you, some mama here who say, Ejata wasted our time. Why may I hear? To be no Mahama.
This one will occupy Ghana.
Oh, I mean, clearly, Fifi Kwete, he's attacked Occupy Ghana for. And was an attack, Pastor Mensota, when was a double slap, no, the Wato. But Emma, Franklin, could you be a member of Occupy Ghana? NPP had a free education policy by the first people to attack us was Imani. We never entered into a banter or insulting them. We said they have raised key issues. We also took that democratic path to address them, explain our policies further. And gradually, in Kofobe Jitumu, people understood our position. When they attacked NDC's a Chinese loan, you remember, they shredded San Krofui, and today they've been vindicated because they said, more than half a man. They said, hey, these are doomsayers. And then all of a sudden, I know Upon Kroma is a member of Occupy Ghana. I also know Franklin Kudu, a member of Occupy Ghana. I also know some key personalities. Ace Ankuma, I've never seen him at the MPP headquarters before. I've never seen him holding a party card. In fact, sometimes he even attacks our position as a party. I'll tell you,
sure.
Oh, I haven't seen him at any. I haven't. Me, I haven't. As a national youth organizer.
Na the Kaba friend and just for MPP. I just have not so can.
Oh, some communication.
You are.
But that's the culture of the NDC. When they are so intolerant and they are not open to divergent views. So for no bekan and no betia slan.
Well, so for no or can some bonifa NDC for any time.
Let me give you an example. Last year. Or even Usubempa, in some of his prophecies. He says that when will be born here about the president?
Prophecies.
Because we are on a
prophets
of here.
Lying prophets.
He says that when will the president will be filmed last year? And this is food tomorrow. What did you? Kabadis has all to be for another. Have you heard any NPP communicator attacking the man of God? We said. King Hezekiah, When he was told by a prophet of God, so I'm prepared to be film, he turned to his God, prayed, and God added more years. We don't have to always attack men of God. President Moderator, he has had cause to question even those in government, their competence. President Moderator, Dagi what else? Master, I saw for Kesia, but we're not there. They have a pension. Nana in Ketia, it's a card.
A pension for insulting people.
Oh, yes.
We don't insult.
Nana in Ketia.
We speak our minds.
Oh, wait, Sikado. He talked about the vulgar display of opulence. Also, what Tini fearing no her cars, a big pompe car, ne corner pompe, a pompe.
Kufo no tell you,
I don't say man, I don't see.
Nina, me say, the war almost sunny good or so. But I just want the NDC to win themselves of that culture of insulting. Because you see, it does not win vote and it doesn't advance the frontiers of democracy. Okay. Sorry.
My national youth.
Say, oh, my dear, make say you from the Bua ghettos, the Bua street. Oh, and a business and Gasco boss. Fishermen, I come.
Oh, yeah,
Bacano, anyone or
oh,
I buy Uncle Alote. Itikaba, Yamiken Nane said, me occupy Ghana for no. I've attended just one of their programs. That was the corruption series.
Yeah.
Is Ankoma, Dr. Otabel, and Waunia Ketwa Manasseh. Unless Uncle Alote wants to tell me Manasseh is MPP. You see, when they provide a platform for people to come and speak, they don't care about your political affiliation. Waunia Kwekubako, or CPP. He's been on that platform to speak. For me, may just accept the voices of dissent. Or your government takes her Anya and Alaji Bature. There was some historian, I think, piece of film like that. So chair was after Baumia had delivered a speech on the economy or Central University. Okay, say Anya no dia fabuko no. Now the kind A to Z, you get some line or two. The very things Baumia predicted in 2014, we ended up going for IMF bailout. Didn't he say it in March? We insulted him. Some even said Baumia a disgrace to his family. It do September, near na IMF doorstep. He said, "Near Kony Sikano, Yahweh Bedu Juno, $1 to a cedi, ebe hete 3 cedis to $1."
No,
almost say Baumia
even 4 cedis.
Oh no, he left it at 3 cedis. Yekodu June, now I don't know about 3.2. A prophet is not respected in his own country. For me, what I'll say, Dr. Otabel, it's not everything he will say that you agree with him. But grant him the space to say, we need to have a passionate, legitimate debate. Ni nano ye the advanced Ghana, yen kebina kebiamem. Because yet your men of God, ye come kasabushomo yem. They are the gatekeepers, imams, the religious leaders, the chiefs. Because man yourself no. Sometimes you will slip. Sometimes you be corners. But in all this, no say, obi we trust on you say we chia. I mean that's one thing about me. Say be ya de na ya kaba oni me. I say oh unia we there na menya we ba fa boni chem.
Today woman.
Oh yes. I said giving another opportunity. I wouldn't have said that. And I've also said say your politics na no ni enyin. Kaba, the things I would have said, make here in 2008. When you are the Pyramid House, and then started, you know. And then maybe I make I'll be the better send on the scale. Then it says, okay, we may be because say baby I'm in more position of trust. And I'm able to make us on Betty because Miss me lead a section of the youth in Ghana. In Tiasani America be I made 2 scales, so then I'm saying I'm here in 2008, no. Na men ka biem in 2014 and na nema me ka 2013 e bia men ka in 2015 TNDC for should be tolerant hwe omo ye come asem these are industry players occupy Ghana for people who run businesses, people who, and some of them are managers of the economy or big shop or employees or bank or employees or we say it is a panic shaping perception. Let the person see the government as a government who is willing to listen. Our government or a sympathetic ally. So, but this year of time, Biano, ye boo wom. The Biano, you have ravishing. I don't think they be advanced here.
Alote, occupy Ghana.
Yeah. Well, Ghana, it doesn't belong to a group or an individual. Na inya oye me see one suggestion I believe that we should take it in good faith. Na digest near there.
Yajan, Uncle Alote. Yajan can't say beach in the studios of Asempa FM 208 or Pyramid House. Because when you are losing an election, you don't see it. Because so per time be out in here, you're intoxicated with the sound of your own voice.
I mean, them. I always speak my mind.
That's right.
No, Occupy Ghana. Occupy Ghana. Sisiala, Akoye the defunct young executive of the MPP. And we are reinvigorating Mazizia Wabeye Occupy Ghana. It's a fact. No two ways. But you see, whether they are under a kind of a camouflage name or what, they are Ghanaians. And the assembly or if you're a good politician, analyze it, take it in good faith, and see how you mend it. At least Obama will be a satisfaction. But you see, Sammy, don't compare apples with oranges when it comes to our religious leaders. For me, I listen to Otabil, and I will never condemn Otabil.
Your minister is condemning him.
Please, is Fifi Kwete, I'm Alote Jacobs. Or your Fifi Kwete, I am Alote Jacobs. I listen to Mensa Otabil. I listen to him a lot. Because I mean, Bible, you can't beat me to the Bible. And I like his preaching. Where he's wrong, I analyze it. Muko Bible, what he's saying. Sometimes he makes certain references. People won't understand him. What? Until today speaking in tongues, because these are gifts. But they are false prophets. Prophets of doom. I call them Ahab prophets. We have a lot of them in Ghana, and one is Owusu Bemba. What are you talking about?
Or how do you come to that conclusion?
Oh, he's a bloody liar.
Take
it from me.
No. Who go be the Holy Spirit?
Me give it up, Holy Spirit. By their deeds, you shall know them.
And then now I
hear. He's a prophet of doom. Whatever he's doing. Listen, Mama Gaza. The condemnation comes upon me.
But I don't want you to be condemned to the lake of fire.
No.
I want to see
me lake of fire. Owusu Bemba will go into the lake of fire. Not me.
Alote, are you God?
I'm not God. I'm a child of God. I know that great God Jehovah El Shaddai.
The Bible says you should not condemn.
The Bible says you should not condemn.
Sit in judgment.
You don't sit in judgment.
Judge.
But the Bible tells you by their deeds you shall know them.
So
we are exposing them to the people. I'm not condemning him, but Obi Woho ni modus operandi. Only there Obobebo Pu ahimfo. Obobebo Pu leadership. Na amanfo eto emika na wakono ho na wakekede na yebeye nden na demu musu wapanyan ho. If you Oviano they do pictures there or the Namabroji there and Ghana there, I mean me you also for the presidency, me you also for this. Look, it came to a point here. I am a professor from early morning, Mamoko Castle. I met somebody there. In this year lose election 2000. And this wishing election. And I put 6 o'clock. Moko prof wa. I queen Oshe. I was this someone.
Clerical.
Clerical.
What's your collar?
What's your collar? Let me profit on. Yet a new hall. Let me say, hey, prof. Now, Ozimezi, the man that knows of. Hey, politics is about opportunities. As I'm going, Professor, no, stop, Jay, make up. Let me say, I'm going to eat. And then I go off in the Glock, imagine. Hey, bro. Na musumu kwa kaya so for na bro ma ba na mbozi.
Na so kra na esu ya I will use for.
I mean me I will use for that. I've never go to where I have stayed. And before. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look, I have a background. No, above back Monkomda. There was a boy in Cape Coast, Obojoini NDC. Yanini woman, he there. Son of your fifth columnist. Ne yeka chin wa MPP meeting or Pedu. Yes, a yacho. Now, if in that, but I will talk about God. I will that is why such people. I will you come and say, I will be said there. I have a branch of our open about God. I've never been there.
Okay. And then come. So
I go and ask them.
Okay.
I'm meeting go
No problem.
To them, I go in the guest you have prophets like no, but no, I catch all there. Asante Imbowu, and there, vice president. You see, Ghanaians believe in leadership. To them, I go on an Akufado Nui. Ne bin more work and an Akufado. No one believe then an Akufado. Say, Oya Yamini Pia. Obey baby Gina. Yamin Pongu Sudam. Ne open na
ne pa no asan pegu
no I mean now
open I'm say lose election that much
and TV for Jerusalem the wall of Jerusalem or the ni paper or the share pigeon hole then Yakubu Moya president and that is his belief
and I'm saying oh no crap paper e wo do the paper go
no o share ni
because one ko book
Jewish Jewish really was of Jerusalem all become Jesus Jesus was
paper na do ko se uko iko kan
oh, make me president. Oh God, make me president. Nothing more. Make me president. Oh God.
TB Joshua, I want one cosum. I
mean, TB Joshua,
and the prophet call. No call that for.
Offer be said to them for Besia. Offer be said to them for Besia. He's like me. And God lives in all of us.
You are men of God.
It is better for us to have faith and believe there. God lives in us.
Oh, former Godfather, Prof. No, no, offer Besia. Oh, former Godfather.
Well, Occupy Ghana for the
Occupy Ghana, Ghana, Mr. Very well. Benwa, more yene, Azini, ye, BB, John Dix, but it is all about. The young executive of the MPP, Caesar Ryan, Occupy Ghana. One registration. Oh, Nigeria, what join? The whole thing was started by Alenche Martin, young executive. More what about power? What you post? And Gaya. Caesar Ryan, the young executive.
Still exists.
No, it doesn't exist. Oh,
I'm telling you.
Oh, Wegu. When you know Alenche Martin is a what Alenche Martin to Wegu away. No, what Occupy Ghana. What's about? Occupy Ghana for so is careful and that are more comfortable people. People won't take them serious. When
people won't take them serious. Yes, when they are raising the critical issues, people won't take them serious. They raise issues of corruption, auditor general support. Over the years,
it's good.
So then why you say people won't take them serious?
You see, they won't take them serious because of their affiliation with MPP.
How do you affiliate them? This is Franklin Kujo. Oh, they shredded our
Franklin Kujo.
And I'm saying Franklin on your member of Occupy.
Oh, yeah, member probably no watching I guess all day. For who in money for support.
Anyway, I'll tell you wrap up.
Until your MPP young executive. No, work register general department. No, we can change the defunct young executives. No one Occupy Ghana.
No proof way.
No proof.
Nah, what is the modus operandi?
Proof way.
I'm
call registrar general cause a young executive from to Occupy Ghana.
Now one tell one and one blow.
Come on.
Loretta Lamte to say they are suspended.
I mean, Mami Wedi na what now cratch. That's the truth of the matter. That's why I'm painful bebre any him for criticize President Mahama appointments nibi.
But when I appointed you.
Oh, Loretta Lamte.
President Mills.
Loretta Lamte.
Yes. President Mills.
And son Obeko.
Yes.
President
Mills.
Mama, first of all,
she's one from.
Look,
Mama, no, we use an in the woman of a peche. We use an in the woman.
We have just 2 minutes to wrap up.
Imameno, she had no background in human rights law, and as a field, no need background in it. What's the background in South Africa? She was more into company law, commercial law, and the banking. The first appointment she took was to sit on the board of the Ghana Commercial Bank. It took a group, Center for National Affairs,
I'm the court.
and then the court for conflict of interest. Why? Because we are commissioner for administrative justice. It was a quarter board of an entity.
Asemba
Abedaka. And initially she said there was no conflict of interest. Until the court said, no, you cannot wear that cap and wear that off charge. And Ofio, she never refunded the monies that she has been paid as a board member. And Lieutenant Nkrofo, they still glorified this Egyptian goddess. A beautiful lampte. Was so no do, was so no do. You know.
Was
And I won't respond to that. I won't respond to that. Diversionary, distasteful, and reprehensible. Anna, cover.
Apprehensible.
Anna, you didn't know one, mommy. And the woman has taste too. Baby, I'm short at tonight. Rollins them short tonight for several years. Or no some pearl. Or by Yensi said, yeah, variations. What na you village? From there, hotel. Me, adewe, name say be a mechanic yo, a man can yo. Me tight na baby power on kaya. The daytime. Obi oni me pa ni baby am tight na pa. Around TV3 area. But me we bet now, mo be congress. Fa na me cabo na nam that day. Oba obe 2-3 na ma. Ewe me be lunch and ye serve o ma twins with the royal serving. Be 5 p.m. No deep just lunch kum supper. 7 p.m. ya sa to pono. Me say, I don't me bo busa kabo. Busa jombodu. E honom na yan yetia, that area na yetia. Kofi Adams be any meet on baby na informer for say,
anyway,
me say odi be 3 or 4 different meals for that location.
No, what I meeting as about.
Yeah, de na yeti ho. Covid you only
pass there this sheet of paper natural.
Na it's your coin na me busa wait to say na am say oh ono ko nim nipa ko no nim nipa ko am say na dem anu abet say oh on do bada bia sa otena mu di 3 or 4 different ho na am dem say gumiti
concern United
and am say bo no wonder say yet your hotel bills into billions. Now, Uncle Alote, you are in charge of food soldiers in the central region. Yeah. This woman, even in the course of the struggle, and some about power,
oh, now my position is clear.
No, it for such a person. Now, you have an NDC communicator, and there, or take a kakundo. No, quite defend it.
I will not defend wrongdoing. I mean, I've made my position very clear. Loretta. Mama Kind is most unfortunate. There's such a beautiful, intelligent woman. Narangasa, Oba mismanaging animal. And she has to face it. I mean, that is life.
It's taking too long.
All right, I see, your command credit, bro, and TS. Yes, sorry, Pimson. So, and I pay Bernard of Central Regional Chair of the NDC, and I face Samuel Ku, National Youth Organizer of the MPP, or by Lucky Herbal Clinic at Darama, or the Lucky Herbal Mixture Treatment of Malaria, a Badwam Moja Team Media for Sunny, Lucky Herbal Bitters, a boy to Kukwase, ointment in a bow, say, a proprietor, and I say, when the money are DBI, or I feel per se, we you, yam so, nan yemen, to me, Sanabadawa. Lucky Pegative capsules on the ball. Lucky criminal and ma a hoa mutrimono. Now with media PB the assessment next year to make you. Gumwa go chrome on the Winneba Swidro Road, Kanishi First Light in the Green Story building, opposite the Crack Academy, Kofodia Old Estate State Traffic Light, Imak building, baby Anakani, Imak FM for no and Africa saw Nanya on the road. Kumasene Takrade and Usunya in Chibio BB branch or Fred 0243 201244. 0277-465855. Lucky Herbal Clinic or say why lucky. Yedai Honiaba. Yes.
Mama fa akonya mfanchia agbeve heba opinion.
Na futo no ya fa.
Oh amena wonya. Me pede me ring na magache na menye worba. This year you no dokufo. Samisu nizire baba. Now, some is usa aye tititi. You to you ewade. Fufu na banjina di o.
No, not put na kono say nya woman fu.
What's a woman fu? What you work for?
Mama we infama mafidi infama abusuan for commissioner of police late Adom Kofi. Member na abusuan for Yako. He was a good friend.
My who's all deny profile.
No lobby for IGP man.
He was a good guy. Also, Honorable Freeman, Onosuzunia, Olusunia Sunday, and Anafe Francis also.
Coming Saturday.
And I'm a youth organizer for now, Onosulusune Papa.
Wow.
And 90, when I need a Cameroon said Ghana for money and drop it the yam in 2016.
All right, MC, we'll be back with an interview.